Ben Clark Training Center. I'd like to welcome you to this evening's graduation of the Riverside County Sheriff's Office Basic Peace Officer Academy, Class 222. Tonight represents the payoff for all the hard work and dedication put forth by each one of the recruits being celebrated tonight. But this would not be possible without the guidance and mentoring of the TAC staff. Please help me acknowledge the Academy staff who have worked to prepare, support, and motivate Class 222. From the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, from your right to left, Sergeant Timothy Cleary. Deputy Timmy Lamb. Deputy Daniel Godnick. Deputy Melissa Sanchez. Deputy Dylan Lackey. And Deputy Ethan Peterson. Thank you, TAC staff, for your hard work and dedication. I'm sure all of you have been wondering what your loved ones have been doing over the past 6 months. I can assure you, each of you, they put in a lot of hard work and at times had a lot of fun. Class 222 has prepared a video to highlight some of their training. We hope you enjoy watching the video as much as they enjoyed making it. Please roll the video. Please stand and welcome the Riverside County Sheriff's Office Basic Academy Class 222. Recruit Hirsch, present your class. Please remain standing for the invocation, presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the National Anthem. I'd like to welcome to the stage Chaplain Themba Mzizi from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, who will lead us in the invocation.
Let us pray. Eternal Lord, today we honor the dedication, discipline, and determination of Basic Academy Class 2022. They came as individuals and live united as one, tested, trained, and prepared to serve with strength and purpose. We pray, dear Lord, that this moment will mark not just the end of their training, but the beginning of meaningful service, rooted in integrity, courage, and respect for all. May they carry with them the bonds they have built, the lessons they have learned, and the spirit of their motto, united as one, defeated by none. We pray, dear Lord, for a special blessing to the families, instructors, and loved ones who stood by these graduates, offering support, encouragement, and unwavering belief. As they step forward to protect and serve, may they do so with honor, humility, and a deep commitment to the communities they serve. In your holy name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Mzizi. While presenting the flag of the United States and during the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem, it is appropriate and lawful that all citizens stand and place their right hand over their heart while facing the flag. In compliance with federal law and in grateful honor for what the flag represents, those in uniform and veterans who are present but not in uniform are to render a military salute and remain silent. When the color guard gives the command, present arms, uniformed personnel, members of the armed forces, and veterans render the appropriate salute. Those in civilian attire, please place your right hand over your heart. After the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem, the color guard will give the command, order arms, at which time you may stop saluting or remove your hand from over your heart. Leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance tonight will be the Moreno Valley College Dean of Public Safety, Philip Rawlings. Immediately following will be the singing of the National Anthem by Riverside County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Officer, Becky McIntyre.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Dean Rawlings and Communication Officer McIntyre. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Class 222, take your seats. At this time, I'd like to introduce our honored guests and ask them to please stand as I read their names. From the Moreno Valley College, President of the Moreno Valley College, Rudy Besikoff. The Dean of Public Safety, Philip Rawlings. From the California Department of Insurance, Deputy Commissioner Eric Scharlick. From the El Centro Police Department, Chief of Police Kelly Brown. From the Mammoth Lakes Police Department, Chief of Police Daniel Kasabian. From the Palm Springs Police Department, Chief of Police Andrew Mills. From the Ridgecrest Police Department, Chief of Police Mario Izzet. From the Riverside Sheriff's Association, Vice President Jose Santos. And Executive Director Evan Peterson. From the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Chad Bianco. Under Sheriff Don Sharp. Assistant Sheriff Zach Hall. Assistant Sheriff David Lulliver. Assistant Sheriff Herman Lopez. Chief Deputy Mike Bianco. Chief Deputy Andrew Elia. Chief Deputy Misha Graves. Chief Deputy Ken Reichel. Chief Deputy Misty Reynolds. Thank you, honored guests, for your attendance this evening. This graduation is the culmination of 26 weeks of intensive training that included 981 hours of instruction. The recruits seated before you have been instructed in a variety of areas to include community policing, physical fitness, defensive tactics, and firearms training. Making the formal presentation of the Basic Academy Class 222 will be Sergeant Timothy Cleary from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Sergeant Cleary is the Academy's basic course coordinator. He is what most of us think of as the lead drill instructor for the Academy. He wore many hats throughout the 26 weeks. He was a tutor, disciplinarian, and a mentor to the recruits. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Sergeant Timothy Cleary.
Thank you, Captain Vickers, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests. It is sure an exciting evening for Class 222. Class, it took you a while to understand the concept of teamwork, which was okay, because it afforded you the opportunity to get better acquainted with your TAC staff on that grinder. And of course, it was through these retraining sessions that offered the most memorable moments in the Academy. Some thanks are in order. First, I'd like to thank you as a class from both myself and your TAC staff for your daily attendance. Attendance is extremely important and very difficult over 6 months, especially considering sickness and injuries are both constant possibilities. Class 222, your success was only possible because of your commitment and perseverance over these months. Next, I'd like to thank those recruits who volunteered for class committees and other various details. These committees are vital to the success and the flow of the Academy. And finally, and probably most importantly, I would like to thank all of the family members and friends here and online who stood by these recruits throughout this journey. Your patience, understanding, and most importantly, your support for your loved ones is why we are all here tonight celebrating together. Law enforcement is a rewarding and challenging career. Many dedicated men and women have paid the ultimate price while serving their communities. Nonetheless, before anyone can be entrusted with this awesome privilege, the road to law enforcement starts here with the Basic Academy. The Riverside County Sheriff's Basic Academy demands a standard of excellence. We accomplish this through structured discipline and implementing stress tolerance. thereby equipping each recruit with the ability to perform under demanding conditions. During the past 26 weeks, bodies have strengthened, maturity has emerged, minds are more focused, and the bond of this profession has been created. I can say with confidence that the recruits sitting here tonight have developed the necessary leadership skills to succeed as law enforcement professionals. Recruits from Class 222 had the chance to experience the satisfaction and fulfillment that comes along with serving their community and volunteering their time. On April 12, 2025, Class 222 participated in the Tunnel to Towers 5K run. Class 222 came together to run in formation for an organization that was born from the tragedy of 9/11. Tunnel to Towers Foundation carries out its mission to do good by providing mortgage-free homes to Gold Star and fallen first responder families with young children, by building specially adapted smart homes for severely injured veterans and first responders. Tunnel to Towers is also committed to eradicating veteran homelessness and helping America to never forget September 11, 2001. Then on May 3rd, 2025, Class 222 participated in Steps for Vets, a 5K run to end veteran homelessness in the United States. For 30 years, U.S. Vets has assisted veterans experiencing homelessness across the nation, and today house over 5,000 veterans a night across 40 residential sites and service centers. They also provide workforce development, counseling, and supportive services to more than 20,000 veterans annually. Finally, on May 21st, 2025, Class 22 participated in the 42nd Annual Riverside County Peace Officers Memorial Run. Class 222 came together to run in formation and attended the post-run ceremony to honor the men and women in law enforcement who've made the ultimate sacrifice within Riverside County. Let's give Class 222 one more round of applause for their generosity and willingness to give back to the community. Basic Academy Class 222 started with 79 recruits. Over the course of 26 weeks, that number has been reduced to the 70 recruits sitting here tonight. Class 222, I'm extremely proud of your accomplishments and the sacrifices you've made during this academy. And with that said, Sheriff Bianco, department heads, and representatives of Moreno Valley College, it is my honor to certify that the recruits of Basic Academy Class 222 have met all the requirements as set forth by the California Commission on Peace Officers Standard and Training and by the Moreno Valley College, and therefore qualified to graduate. Every class nominates a class president. Class 222, I believe you selected an excellent candidate to represent you. Matthew Hirsch is 33 years old and was born and raised in Zionsville, Indiana. Deputy Hirsch holds a bachelor's degree from Purdue University and a master's degree from Norwich University. From 2014 until he started the Basic Academy in 2025, he served his country in the United States Marines, where he's a logistics officer and a Marine officer instructor. Deputy Hirsch's parents instilled in him a commitment to the values of public service, hard work, and perseverance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce President of Class 222, Matthew Hirsch.
Thank you, Sergeant Cleary. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 222nd Basic Academy graduation ceremony. To our distinguished guests, thank you for joining us in celebration. We are truly grateful to our friends, families, and loved ones for being here to celebrate with us on this special day. Words cannot accurately describe the profound impact of your foundational love, support, and encouragement over the last 26 weeks. Your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed, and we truly appreciate your commitment to our profession. We would also like to extend our gratitude to our defensive tactics staff, our range staff, classroom instructors, and academy volunteers. You served a critical role in our success, and we would not be here today without your hard work and dedication to our growth and education. To start, I'll offer a point of reference. We commenced this journey on February 4th with a total of 79 recruits. After 26 weeks, we stand here today with 70 soon-to-be graduates. I think it's fair to say that if you asked our class what our proudest collective accomplishment is from the Academy, they would point your attention to this astoundingly low attrition rate. And while I can personally attest that the rigors of the Academy remain as stringent and as unflinchingly demanding as ever, as our noteworthy tax staff consistently ensured, the fact that we remain with just under 90% of our initial class speaks to the united vision, work ethic, and esprit de corps exemplified by the remarkable group that I share the stage with today. Throughout this journey, instructors often voice that in order to shed our tendencies as individuals and grow as a unit, we must first find our identity as a class. Every unit, every team, every tribe will have a unique identity to which their members must place priority over their personal identity. While at moments this statement appeared to be a useful catalyst for our tax staff to collect more push-ups and wind sprints from the class, the truth in the notion became increasingly apparent as our time went on in the Academy. Over the course of weeks and months, through many trials, tribulations, and everything in between, the identity of Class 222 slowly stepped further and further into the light. The British Royal Marines employ 4 leadership principles known as the tenets of the commando spirit. One of the 4 tenets is a term known as cheerfulness, which carries a slightly different definition there than it does here. They refer to cheerfulness as the ability to display enthusiasm, motivation, and optimism in the face of adversity. Resiliency comes in many forms. For Class 222, it came in the form of relentless positive speech, consistent peer-to-peer encouragement, and an incredibly healthy dose of humor. This is cheerfulness. These are the lessons learned from this class and the spirit that accelerated us forward and will undoubtedly be carried on to the challenges and adventures that lie ahead for all of us. To our junior class, who so graciously were voluntold to be here tonight, keep in mind that we were in the same boat as you just a few short months ago, picturing ourselves on this stage, anxiously waiting to receive our badges. While it might be hard to believe right now, your time in the Academy will come and go before you know it. This is the beginning of your reputation and your identity within this organization. Make sure that every day, every class, every formation, and yes, even every burpee is one that you can claim with pride and gratitude. Ensure that you have done everything in your power to truly earn this moment. I would like to take an additional moment to further extend our gratitude to our fantastic tax staff for your dedication and sincere investment to the next generation of law enforcement officers. While we are all incredibly proud of the versions of the men and women you see before you, we would not be here in our current state had it not been for the time, effort, and personal sacrifice you have put in to the last 6 months. You ensured an exceedingly high standard and pushed us to rise to versions of ourselves that we didn't even know were possible. To close, I will leave Class 222 with a few key sentiments expressed to us by our instructors and staff during our time at BCTC. First, stay hungry but remain humble. Yesterday's victories do not determine tomorrow's successes, and yesterday's defeats do not govern tomorrow's struggles. Remember to always seek to be an asset to those around you and never a liability. And lastly, while in our profession we will rarely get to choose the situations that we respond to, we will always be able to choose how we respond, and more importantly, how we rise to each occasion. Thank you all for your love and support, and thank you for your presence during this momentous event.
Thank you, Recruit Hirsch. Ladies and gentlemen, we're honored this evening to have as our keynote speaker, Sheriff Chad Bianco from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Bianco was re-elected to his second term in June of 2022. As sheriff, he serves as the chief law enforcement officer of Riverside County. Sheriff Bianco believes in service above self and hopes that his priorities of God, family, and service will provide meaningful guidance to the employees of the Riverside County Sheriff's Office and the County of Riverside as a whole. Please help me welcome Sheriff Chad Bianco to give tonight's keynote speech.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not sure I want to follow that. That was good. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to have an accident here. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's graduation. I want to first start by thanking all of the staff from the Bridge for allowing us to hold this graduation in their beautiful church. It is very nice to know. Yeah, we can clap. Yeah, I should have hesitated. It is nice to know that we are hiring so many people that we need bigger buildings for our graduation ceremonies. Being that we are in a church, I want you all to recognize that the easiest way for you to get through this career is with a strong belief in God. You are going to repeatedly see and hear things that no person should ever see and hear. You will see the best of society, and you will also see the pure evil in people that truly does exist. You will see death and severe injury to innocent victims that should never, ever happen. You're going to need faith in God to keep you sane, help you through troubling emotional times, and guide you in our battle of good versus evil. For tonight, we are all here to celebrate and witness a monumental and amazing night in the lives of those on stage. This is not just a job for any of us. This is a calling for something bigger than themselves and the start of a very rewarding career. They came through those doors back there as recruits, and they will be leaving as deputy sheriffs and police officers. They are all entering a truly noble profession made up of the best that society has to offer. Their journey here was not easy, and in fact, it was quite tedious. As all of you know, you can't just simply apply and automatically get this job. Their application actually started when they were children. They were raised knowing the difference between right and wrong, with the most important traits of honesty, integrity, and work ethic. Arriving on this stage is a result of a lifelong support system of family and friends, a life spent making good choices. For those of us in this profession, especially those of us nearing the end of our careers, the number one requirement for success in this career is the support of our families. Thank you for allowing, encouraging, and supporting them in their journey to make it to this stage. You guys can clap. As I speak here tonight to all of you, my intention is to inspire all of you to greatness in your careers. I hope when you leave here, I have lit a fire inside all of you to not only maximize your years of service until retirement, but to maximize your experiences, your impact within your organization, and more importantly, your impact on the community that you serve. I'm going to talk about my career, relate that to how you can have a better career, the past and current leaders in the organization, how far we have come, where we are going, and to encourage you to get more out of it than I did. I'm certainly not saying I didn't get enough. In fact, I'm not done yet. I want you all to achieve just as much, if not more, than I did. I will start by giving you some insight into what you can expect out of your career and finish with some advice that I would have liked to have received when I started. While I am directing this mostly to the men and women here on this stage, I know there are people in our audience and those watching at home that could benefit from some of this, especially the first question. The biggest question I want all of you to ask tonight is why? Why did you do this? Why are you sitting here on this stage? Periodically throughout your career, I need you to remember to continue to ask yourself why. 32 years ago this month, I sat on a stage at my academy graduation. I had my why at the time, but I wish I would have known how many times my why would change throughout my career as I gained experience, wisdom, and maturity. My why as a 25-year-old father staring out at a crowd might seem familiar to some of you. It revolved around money and security. It was a good job, a possible career that provided a steady paycheck, insurance, and benefits that was very appealing for someone with a growing family. My time in the academy was nothing short of amazing, as I'm sure yours was too. My academy classmates were just like yours. They were my partners, my confidants, my sounding boards, and turned out to be lifelong friends who I still talk to today. Little bit of trivia and something to think about. There were only 36 people in my graduating class. I don't want to scare you. Several were fired for various reasons. Several ended up in jail and prison. And one was killed in an on-duty traffic accident. I'm the last one from my academy that's still working. My first oh, thank you. Trust me, it's getting hard. As all my peers retire, it's like, dang, what am I thinking? My first assignment was in corrections, and I will say you can all thank me for changing what we do here, and you're not going to corrections. But the week before my start date, I met my first coworker. His name was Matt Jimenez. He ended up retiring from us as an assistant sheriff. We quickly realized that I lived in Riverside, and he lived in Indio. I was assigned to the Indio jail, and he was assigned to RPDC in downtown Riverside. We asked to swap assignments, but we were told no. I hadn't even started yet, and I had already learned of something that needed to be changed. That began a career for me of always doing everything I could for my coworkers and my subordinates. Corrections was a major culture shock for me. I obviously knew about criminals, but I had absolutely no idea there was actually a criminal culture with its own language, rules, ethics, and morals. We did take that experience away from you, but you're going to have to realize that it is there if you don't know already, and you're going to have to learn that during your training programs. And for those of you officers that were going out there anyway, trust me, it's going to be a different experience for all of you, but it's something that you need to learn quickly. The one thing I quickly determined to be a required trait, and probably most important when dealing with a criminal element, was respect. I was eventually assigned to the classification office and had a lot of conversations with career criminals, drug addicts, child molesters, and gang members. While we came from completely different upbringings and lifestyles, one thing in common that everyone responds negatively to is a lack of respect. In case you didn't catch that, if you want to be successful in this new world, never treat anyone with disrespect. That conversation or interaction will never result in anything positive. The jail was also a place where I learned very early on that in this line of work, there are absolutely no secrets. If you want to keep a secret, you can never tell any of our employees in this profession. That secret will be known by half of the department before your end of shift. I also learned that there were a lot of people who did not share my opinion that you will always be faithful to your spouse. Once I went to patrol, I was in heaven. I knew without a doubt that this is what I was supposed to be doing. To me, it was nothing more than a high-stakes game. If I caught them, I won. If they got away, they won. While that was certainly fun, those first few years on patrol was where I figured out my true why. All of our calls for service have one thing in common. Someone needs help. I figured out that I get extreme joy from helping people. Child abuse cases, theft cases, robberies, domestic violence, assaults, and even murders. All of those cases have one thing in common. They have a victim. I began to despise people who victimize others, and I made it my mission to arrest as many as I could. By doing so, I was rescuing some of those battered wives and abused kids. I was finding and returning people's stolen property, helping other people, sometimes from desperate situations, or those who are incapable of helping themselves, is extremely rewarding. It was also on patrol I found my passion for narcotic enforcement. One thing that I learned is that the majority of all crimes that we handle in this profession have something to do with drugs. Contrary to what some might say, I also found that I had a heart, and I actually cared about the people who were simply addicted to drugs. Not everyone is a seller or a cartel member. Some need the help to just get out of their addiction. One of the best things I remember is going into schools and teaching them, high school kids, the dangers of a lifestyle involving alcohol and drugs. The one thing that all of you have to look forward to, especially if you come to work to make a difference and work hard at what you do, you will all promote. We actually need people to promote. We need leaders to take over as some of us retire in the law enforcement profession. My first promotion was a bit of a shock to my system. I went from a high-speed, low-drag deputy to an internal affairs investigator in a suit. While it is not what I had in mind, it was a turning point in my career in that I learned there was a completely different side to law enforcement, and it's not just about patrol cars. The administrative and civil side of our profession is one that most law enforcement officers may not ever learn. There is a massive cost to pay for our services. There is also a substantial cost to lawsuits when we do things wrong, sometimes when we do nothing wrong. There is a great thought and legalese that goes into policies and procedures. There are many laws that limit what we can't do and laws that limit what we can do. It is also working internal affairs that I also learned that a lot of people I worked with did some pretty stupid things. In the academy, it was stressed to you the importance of honesty, integrity, and the code of ethics. All of you learned the quickest way to be fired was to lie. For all of you, just a reality check and a little reminder not to threaten you again, but you are all on probation. You better be on your best behavior on and off duty. This is one of the few, if not the only professions that what you do off duty can negatively affect your job, including causing you to be fired. This job is easy to keep and to be successful at, but you always have to keep your integrity intact. If you don't love your spouse, this is personal here. You'll hear in a second why. If you don't love your spouse any longer or are engaged in a combative relationship, get out. If you don't, you will more than likely be arrested and more than likely lose your job. Very personal to me, you might love your spouse, but you just can't help loving other people too. For those of you who are with RSO, I can't speak for the others, but those of you with RSO, heed this warning. As long as I am your sheriff, if I find that you are cheating on your spouse, especially at work, you will be fired. If I can't trust you to be honest in your personal life with the person that you are supposed to be the most trustworthy to, how am I supposed to trust you when you write a report, when you book evidence, or when you conduct an investigation? I learned that it is very simple to not get in trouble in this profession. Just always do the right thing. As I started promoting into supervisory and management roles, I learned something else about people I worked with. Not everyone is a hard worker. Not everyone cares about the people who work for them or the people who we are supposed to be protecting. There are some people who only care about themselves or whether or not they are going to get the special team or a promotion or that transfer they've been begging for. It was also as a supervisor that I learned that there was a lot of complaining that goes on in this profession. As deputies, we can complain about everything. Calls for service, other employees, our dispatchers, our supervisors who don't have our backs, sheriff's administration, our pay. There is never a shortage of things to complain about. I was a lieutenant sitting in briefing, listening to deputies complain when it dawned on me I was participating. And I had forgotten what I felt like many, many years ago when one of my sergeants called me into his office, sat me down, and literally smacked me upside the head. Obviously, we can't do that anymore to you. I'm not even sure if he could have done that to me, but it was certainly successful and it got my attention. He told me at the time that I had all the tools to be successful in this career, but my attitude would prevent good things from happening to me. I cannot even begin to tell you how embarrassed I was. He told me a story of how he was once just like me, and he handed me a pen. The pen had my name engraved on one side, and on the other side it said, "Attitude is everything." I still have that pen. It sits on my desk, and I have given out similar pens to many employees throughout my career. Eventually, I got to the point in my career where I wanted to do more to help more people. I realized the only way for that to happen was to be the sheriff. And here we are. Since becoming sheriff, I, along with a fantastic and amazing executive staff, have completely changed our organization from the ground up. We have gone from disgruntled employees eyeing green grass on the other side of the mountain to being the other side of the mountain. Our relationships with our outside agencies have never been better. Our political relationships with our contract city councils and our board of supervisors has never been better. You are coming into this profession at the perfect time. While we may have had a few years of bad press, that is turning around, and we are realizing the vast majority of the public respects us and values our contribution to society. I need to caution you to not ruin it. Our bad reputation was our own doing, and we have made great strides to change that perception. We have to realize, though, that one bad apple spoils the whole bushel. Do not allow your beat partners to do the wrong thing. Don't you do the wrong thing. I am very happy you have all chosen this career and wish you nothing but the best. I'm going to leave you with one word of advice and a challenge. First, I want you to take a look at pretty much the entire first row. I want you to look at them. I want you to look at them closely. Actually, some in the second row and even the third. There are chiefs of police out there, assistant sheriffs, chiefs, deputy directors, captains, lieutenants, college administrators. They all have something in common. None of them, not one of them, leaves the house in the morning and says, "I'm going to be mediocre today." Approach every day to make it better than the day before. I want all of you to come to work each and every day to make someone's life better than it was the day before. And now I have a challenge. So you're all like tense and all tight and everything else. We've got some smiles out of you, but you need to relax. I need you all to actually look down. Grab your pants, feel your pants, let the blood flow back into your fingers. Everybody's white knuckling it up here. Feel your pants. I want you to feel what your uniform feels like. Feel it in your seats, move around, move your pockets around, do whatever it is that you're gonna do. Grab a hold of your pants, shake them, whatever. My challenge is, when you retire, you have to be in the same size pants. This is an amazing career, and you are going to get out of it exactly what you put into it. It will be whatever you make it. Work hard every day so that on your retirement day, you can all look back and say, "That was amazing." Congratulations, and welcome to law enforcement.
Thank you, Sheriff Bianco. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now conduct the badge pinning ceremony. We invite you to celebrate your loved ones' accomplishments. Feel free to applaud and cheer. Let them know you're out there and you're proud of them. I invite you to come forward to take photographs and video during this portion of our ceremony. You may come up to the front of the stage when your family member or loved one is pinned. I do ask that you wait until your graduate stands up and makes their way behind the stage before moving to the front for photographs. Staff will be standing by to assist you in the area to the front of the stage. After you have taken your photographs, please return to your seats to make room for others to take their photographs. It's very important that we leave a walkway in this area so others may come and go. If you are pinning the badge on a recruit, please make your way to the stairs to my right at this time. All right, first up will be the California Department of Insurance. Making the badge presentation will be Deputy Commissioner Eric Scharlick. Detective Antonio Velasquez. Thank you, Deputy Commissioner Scharlick. Next will be the El Centro Police Department. Making the badge presentation will be Chief of Police Kelly Brown. Officer Andres Cervantes. Officer Mario Larios. Officer Diego Vallejo. Thank you, Chief Brown. Next will be the Mammoth Lakes Police Department. Making the badge presentation will be Chief of Police Daniel Kasabian. Officer James Clark. Officer Emily Leach. Officer Rudy Madera. Pinning the badge on Officer Madera will be his brother, Detective Brian Madera from the Mammoth Lakes Police Department. Thank you, Chief Kasabian. Up next will be the Palm Springs Police Department. Making the badge presentation will be Chief Andrew Mills. Officer Joshua Jameson. Thank you, Chief Mills. Next will be the Ridgecrest Police Department. Making the badge presentation will be Chief of Police, Izzet, Mario Izzet. Officer Justin Dennison. Officer Damian Faust. Officer Sean Gilmore. Thank you, Chief Izzet. Up next will be the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Making the badge presentation will be Sheriff Chad Bianco. Deputy Eric Aguilar. Deputy Richard Aguilar, Jr. Deputy Donovan Alamo. Pinning the badge on Deputy Alamo will be his father, Correctional Officer Isaiah Alamo from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Deputy Anthony Alvarez. Deputy Stephen Alvarez. Pinning the badge on Deputy Alvarez will be his father, Deputy Alfredo Alvarez from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Deputy David Avendano. Deputy Caleb Blanchard. Deputy Nicholas Blevins. Deputy Alexander Brecht. Deputy Andrew Butler. Pinning the badge on Deputy Butler will be his father, retired Sergeant David Butler from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Deputy Christopher Cameron. Deputy Daniel Castro. Deputy Oscar Cervantes. Deputy David Choi. Deputy Andrew Selenyak. Deputy Mark Anthony Cuellar. Deputy Bianca De La Cruz. Deputy Carissa DeVries. Deputy Alexander Espinoza. Deputy Sean Flores Renteria. Pinning the badge on Deputy Flores will be his wife, Officer Viridiana Trejo from the San Bernardino Police Department. Who wants it? Deputy Francisco Sega Franco. Deputy Jaden Galley. Deputy Edgar Gonzalez. Deputy Matthew Green. Deputy Saul Güemes. Deputy Christian Hansen. Pinning the badge on Deputy Hansen will be his grandfather, retired Corporal Mark Hansen from the Long Beach Police Department. Deputy Dylan Heidrich. Deputy Matthew Hirsch. Deputy Tristan Johnson. Deputy David Leone. Pinning the badge on Deputy Leone will be his father, Sergeant Richard Leone from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Deputy Rick Labato. Deputy Joel Lopez. Deputy Oscar Lopez. Deputy Christopher Martinez. Pinning the badge on Deputy Martinez will be his father, Master Chief Joaquin Martinez from the United States Navy. Deputy David Martinez. Deputy Marcos Martinez Espinoza. Deputy Emily Moore. Deputy Tanner Nelch. Deputy Fahad Parker. Deputy Jose Perez. Deputy Ronald Poole, Jr. Deputy Vincent Price. Deputy Aaron Quijas. Deputy Jahia Ramirez. Deputy Edward Rodriguez. Pinning the badge on Deputy Rodriguez will be his father, retired correctional officer Lorenzo Rodriguez from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Deputy Roman Romero Villa. Deputy Jorge Saavedra. Deputy Anthony Sanchez. Deputy Homero Saucedo. Deputy Lawrence Ty. Deputy Justin Taylor. Deputy Christian Torres. Deputy Pablo Torres. Deputy Ryan Trudeau. Pinning the badge on Deputy Trudeau will be his father, Sergeant Jason Trudeau from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Brian Vargas. Deputy Daniel Velasquez. Pinning the badge on Deputy Velasquez will be his father, Correctional Deputy Richard Tejeda from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Oscar Villa. Deputy Christopher Viscara. Deputy Penny Walton. All right, let's give all these recruits another round of applause. We will now present the Basic Academy Special Awards. The Academy acknowledges superior achievement within an Academy class. Our special awards include the Cato Award, the James B. Evans Academic Achievement Award, the Hunter Lopez Honor Award, and the awards for the top recruits in the areas of academics, physical training, scenario testing, report writing, firearms, and the top overall recruit. The first award is presented on behalf of the California Academy Directors Association, or CADA. This association represents the 39 basic peace officer academies throughout the state of California. CADA believes it is important to acknowledge academy recruits in each class who have been an inspirational role model to the other recruits, one who sets high standards and is an example for the other recruits to follow. Making this award even more distinctive is the fact that the recipient is nominated by the recruits themselves. Receiving the Cato Award from the El Centro Police Department, Officer Diego Vallejo. Our next award is the James B. Evans Award. On May 9th, 1980, Deputy Evans from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office was fatally wounded during the Norco bank robbery. At the time of his death, he held a bachelor's degree and had completed the academic requirements for a master's degree. He was scheduled to graduate the following month. This award was established to honor Deputy James B. Evans for his service and sacrifice to the community, as well as to encourage future generations of law enforcement to continue their education. Deputy James B. Evans Academic Achievement Award, which includes a $1,000 scholarship, is awarded to an Academy graduate who has received the highest academic scores in his or her graduating class and has committed within 6 months from the date of graduation to enroll in a qualified undergraduate or graduate degree program. Presenting the award is the Vice President of the Riverside Sheriff's Association, Jose Santos. Receiving the James B. Evans Academic Achievement Award from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Lawrence Ty. Our next award is the Hunter Lopez Honor Award. United States Marine Corporal Hunter Lopez is the son of Assistant Sheriff Herman Lopez and retired Deputy Alicia Lopez. On August 26, 2021, Hunter was killed in action while serving in support of Operation Freedom's Sentinel. Hunter's dream was to finish serving his country and join the Riverside County Sheriff's Office like his parents. Hunter posthumously joined the Sheriff's Office as an honorary deputy, and his service lives on by honoring the Riverside County Sheriff's Office recruit with the Hunter Lopez Honor Award at the Academy graduation. This award goes to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office recruit who is a veteran and honorably discharged from the U.S. Armed Forces. Additionally, during their time in the Academy, this recruit showed exceptional leadership, a strong desire for physical fitness, and a high standard for academics in their Academy class. Presenting the award will be Hunter's father, Assistant Sheriff Herman Lopez from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Receiving the Hunter Lopez Honor Award from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Saul Güemes. The next award is for the top academic performer. This award is presented to the recruit who maintained the highest grade point average over the course of the Academy, with an overall academic average of 95%, receiving the Top Academic Performer Award from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Tristan Johnson. The next award is for the top physical fitness. This recruit set the standard and posted a perfect 100% during the Academy's physical training and testing cycles. Receiving the Top Physical Fitness Award from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Jaden Galley. Up next is the Top Scenario Testing Award. Scenario testing involves real-life situations with live role players. This recruit performed flawlessly and at a basic level and earned a score of 100%. Receiving the Top Scenario Testing Award from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Jaden Galley. Next is the top report writer. Report writing is a vital part of our profession, and this recruit has started off on the right track with an overall score of 100%, receiving the Top Report Writer Award from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Penny Walton. Next, our Top Gun Award. This recruit had a combined firearm score with both handgun and shotgun of 100%, receiving the Top Gun Award from the Ridgecrest Police Department Officer Sean Gilmore. And our last award, and the one that these guys have all been waiting this whole time for, is our Top Overall Recruit. This award is presented to the recruit with the highest average of combined scores in academics, physical training, scenario testing, firearms, and report writing. This person was a consistently high performer in all aspects of the academy, receiving the Top Overall Recruit Award with an overall average score of 97.38% from the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Jaden Galley. Please welcome back Riverside County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Officer Becky McIntyre to sing God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you, Communications Officer McIntyre. The state of California requires that each recruit take an oath to support the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. The recruits of Basic Academy Class 222 have memorized this code. We invite all law enforcement personnel to stand and reaffirm the Code of Ethics. Leading Class 222 in the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics will be the Academy Coordinator, Sergeant Timothy Cleary. That was Basic Academy Class 223 paying tribute to their senior class. They're scheduled to graduate in December. Thank you, Class 223. Thank you, and please be seated. As we close tonight's graduation ceremony, I'd like to thank everyone who participated. Thank you to the Bridge Church for allowing us to hold the ceremony in your beautiful building, the Moreno Valley College for your continued support of our program, the Riverside County Sheriff's Office Color Guard and other staff who have assisted with the logistical aspects of putting on this event, the University of California Riverside Pipe Band for this evening's appearance. A huge thank you to all the families and friends of these 70 deputies and officers. They couldn't have done it without you. And thank you, TAC staff. I know how difficult your job is. I'm always amazed by the transformation of these graduates from the first day, 6.5 months ago, to today. Incredible job. And finally, and most importantly, congratulations to all of you, the graduates of the Basic Academy Class 222. Your hard work and dedication has certainly paid off. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, this concludes the ceremony. We ask that you allow the graduates to exit the auditorium and welcome them outside. For family and friends here for the graduates of the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, you can remain in the auditorium if you'd like to watch the swearing-in ceremony with Sheriff Bianco. Sergeant Cleary, for the final time, please dismiss your class.
For the last and final time, you are dismissed! Class 222, United as one, defeated by none, hoorah!
Dave still got him going. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. They're like doing the thing, like in a parade leaves. Taking it out to the cars. Like if anybody tries to come after me, block them. Yeah.
There we go. I thought we were going to have to wait till breakfast. I know you guys are anxious. Okay, we will make this official. If you can all raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith in it still counts. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations and welcome aboard.